right, welcome group to it's our last session. We made it. Appreciate you guys still being here. We're just gonna go ahead and do some housekeeping stuff. Our group expectations one more time, real quick. Milena, we'd like to say the first one. Remember what was the first one?
Respect each other in appropriate language.
And Ari, do you want to do the second one?
Sure. Keep active listening skills.
And then, do you mind doing the second one too? I mean, the third one, being.
Be authentic. Be yourself.
And then Jesus, do you mind sharing the last two?
Learn from this and wait your turn.
All right, thank you guys. So before we dive in, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick icebreaker. Hopefully you guys have your sweet tooth with you. I brought some M&Ms. And the purpose of this activity, icebreaker, is depending on what color you get, you're gonna be sharing. Depending on the topic that you get. For example, you get red, you talk about what gets you angry or upset. You get yellow, where would you like to travel? And then green, what makes your day? So what makes your day? Blue, what makes you sad? Brown, what's your favorite show or movie? And orange, favorite hobby. Okay?
Got it.
All right. So is there someone who would like to go first? Go ahead, so you know.
Ooh, brown.
There you go, you get brown.
Favorite show or movie?
Yes.
My favorite show right now, it's an old show, but I still love it. It's The Office.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great show. Nice. Adi?
Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, two.
Oh, two.
Orange.
All right, well, you get two.
Oh. Orange and red.
Orange and red.
Orange. Favorite hobby. I will say spending time with friends and family. And red, what makes me upset? When I'm trying to have a conversation and the person that I'm talking to is in their phone and not paying attention.
Yeah.
Now you guys know.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Put your phones away.
Oh, Liza Nari.
I know. Liana? Two.
No.
All right. All right.
Oh,
Two greens,
Oh.
one orange.
my sweet tooth was here.
Hey.
Let's see.
It's okay, you're sick.
Yellow, where would you like to travel? I would like to travel to Rome. I would like to see the Italy part and eat pizza and the actual real Italian food.
Yeah.
Nice.
Orange, favorite hobby. Lately has been going to the gym. I like this class, body pump class. It's my favorite one. It's the only class I ever gone back to because it has a lot of like repetition lifting weights.
Is that shoes?
Yeah, it's the best class ever.
Nice. Do you know the name of your instructor?
I have like a few different instructors.
Different ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
I could rate them and yeah.
And you got two greens.
Two green. What makes your day?
I guess two things that will make up your
Two things that make my day is eating breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, having coffee and whatever, like a bagel, whatever I want to eat. The second thing that makes my day, I don't know. Not being late to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for sharing, Liana. Gonna do this slowly.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Hey.
Because we're sick.
Yeah.
All right. Two browns. Favorite shows and movies. My all-time favorite movie was always being Taken. Have you guys seen
okay.
Taken?
Yeah.
Neil. What's his name? Neil.
Armstrong? I don't know.
No, but no.
Neil something. And John Wick.
Oh,
John
yeah.
Wick is coming up in May. So
The
excited
third
for
one?
that.
Me too.
Huh.
Yeah. And
You have to watch them. We haven't. They're pretty good.
a yellow one. Where would you like to travel? My all-time dream is watch a Barcelona game and watch Messi play.
Oh, nice.
So hoping to do that next year.
Yeah, do it quick.
All right, so let's enjoy your treat.
Oops.
And
Okay.
while we enjoy our treat, go ahead and start to take out your little thinking map.
Got it?
I don't know what pen I was using.
That one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So last week we left off where we wrote some of our obstacles in this thinking map, and today we're just gonna go over them again real quick, and then when we provide feedback or even our own reflections throughout, from that point to this point, we're gonna write our solutions or strategies to how to deal with some of those challenges. And I would like for you guys to write those on a pathway. So you're gonna create a pathway all around those obstacles all the way to your goal. And then you're just gonna write some of those strategies, okay? Is that understood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it? Okay. Okay, who would like to go first?
I can go if anything. You guys want to go?
No, go for it.
You can use a hacky sack for this one.
Okay. So, for the goals that I put down, I said.
Well, before the goal,
Oh.
what were some of the
The
so we
obstacles?
can
Oh,
get a
okay.
refresher? What were some of those
The obstacles.
the obstacles that
So it's time management, balancing work and school, skipping meals, not working out, lack of sleep, not seeing my friends and family, and really not practicing self-care. So some of those obstacles some of the
strategies?
strategies I came up with is like spending less time on social media, not watching The Office as much. And then also, I think would be very beneficial for me, and I lack this a lot, would be to use a planner. I don't use a planner, and I think I need to plan my day, and there I can just be like, boom, I'll do this, this, and this, and that. So I think a planner would be really useful for me. Also, I spent like an hour and some in traffic. During that time, I can work out and wait for the traffic to die down.
Yeah.
So I can kill time and still kind of just do my self-care at the gym and get home like in 30 minutes because I'll spend like an hour at the gym. And then also when I'm struggling, I could like get support from my cohort. I can definitely give them a call and be like, hey, I'm having
Like a support system?
a support system, yeah. And then just not feeling guilty if I do decide to like whatever hang out with my friends and family and kind of value that, because sometimes I skip that. So just value my friends and family and make a day where I can cook. Just making one dedicated day, like Sunday for instance, just cook. And yeah, I think the planner would be useful for that though.
So is it okay we open it to the group now?
Yeah, of course.
So, besides from some of the points he pointed out, to once again, time management, he's just balancing his daily life. Is there something that you ladies would like to share? Maybe something that works for you? If not, it's okay. He did send some already good ones.
Well, if he buys a planner, make sure you're using it. Like, so you're doing a little start baby step, like doing to-do lists until you get in the habit, like writing like your assignments, whenever you're available for friends, or like your time alone, homework time, stuff like that.
Okay.
I would want to comment on the support system. You might not sometimes feel that you have one because you feel like everyone else is going through a lot and you don't want to be a burden, but honestly that other person might be thinking the same thing. And just like opening up that conversation, you realize that you have each other.
Okay.
And that could be either a family or just a friend. So just be again authentic about how your day is. Like if you know that you're not having a great day, just if you feel comfortable, just be honest and be like, hey, you know what, like I'm going through this, and that person might open up to as well.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Nice.
Oh, another thing.
Yeah.
On the planner, because I also like to write things down, and one thing that helps me is to be conscious of what I'm writing down. So, for example, focus on the things that you know you're gonna get done. Don't like overwhelm yourself by putting too much on your day.
Okay.
So if you know that, I guess what I'm saying is prioritize and be honest on what you know that you can finish, because sometimes even writing things down that you're not gonna get to overwhelms you.
It can bring you down.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it can be a
for sure.
setback too, huh? Like, oh, it didn't work out for me. The planner.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
can try it out too.
So,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
all right, thanks. Someone else like to go next? Or?
I can go next. So one of the concerns that I was having was thinking positive about every situation, and tell myself that it's okay to make mistakes. With that, like, always have fun, even on the hard days, and think that tomorrow's the next day. Also work on putting myself first, because sometimes I tend to put others people need first, and I'm not able to complete what I'm supposed to do. And again, be productive. And one of the ideas that I borrowed from Jesus was to, like, when you're sitting in traffic, like, listen to something that motivates you, like in the morning when we're sitting in traffic, or just when we're going back home. Use that time wisely and not just like listen to music, but I don't know, for me, I would say that listening to like motivational podcasts would help me, just to like debrief and like leave that work stress between that period of time, so when I get home, that doesn't like affect my family members or the people that I see after work.
No, it's okay. We open it to the table.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think that listening to a podcast and during traffic is a great time. I started doing that too because I was listening to music and I felt like I'm kind of wasting time. But then again, it lifts me up too. But yeah, podcast is great. This is like a perfect opportunity to listen to that during traffic for sure.
Nice. Okay, thanks for sharing.
Also, hold on.
Oh, yeah?
When you
Sorry.
think, what would you said? Sometimes you think like,
Putting others in the first?
no, I think
What were you saying about your, like, sometimes you can't see the positive out of...
Like from
You say you had a hard time seeing the positive in a certain situation, or what was it that you said?
Oh, like in a tough day, like I always try to have
A positive.
a positive outcome or learn something from
or a
it.
moment.
Yeah. Wait, so you having trouble with that, or
No.
you you want your solutions?
That's a solution.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
The strategy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you.
I mean, I think you could have like you could use those gratitude journals, like make lists of things that didn't go well, and then because you say you want to see what you could learn from it, you could write down what you could try to do different next time, or just do like gratitude list. Oh, this is what I'm thankful for. That way you're not be focused on a negative too. You could be like, this is what I enjoy about my day today. Like, keep it positive.
So, let me ask you this question. So you mentioned the importance of having a moment in a day.
Yes.
What are some of those examples? What does that look like to you?
A good moment
In a tough day.
in a tough day. I will say just take the smallest things, such as like when you smile to somebody else and having that being reciprocated. That makes my day, because I was like, oh, maybe they're possibly not having a good day, and just that smile was like something positive that they had. So that brings me joy. And just being able to like share or hear somebody having something good that they happen, Just interacting with people. I'll say that it's a good moment.
Nice. Thanks. Juliana, or you want me to go first? I can go first. Okay. So, for me, it's definitely the energy. So, and I know that relates to food.
Yeah.
And so I will definitely look into that. Maybe ask you, Jesus, what are some good meal preps, because my physical body is also important for me.
Yeah.
I play soccer and I wanna get back to my level. So that's my goal.
Amazing.
And I mean, also going to school, my master's program, even though it's quick and fast, I am happy that I'm getting the results I want, and I do appreciate like my support systems and you guys. So definitely keep holding to that. That helps me, and maybe put aside the things that doesn't benefit me. It's sort of like the throat thing. It's like be able to control that and be like, okay, this is not beneficial to me. This is just like a craving. So more self-control, I suppose. What do you guys have?
Yeah, as far as like eating right, I think something that's really been helping me eat like healthy is like shopping at Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's is like a good place to like get like salads or a wrap, even, and it's not as expensive as you may think. But it doesn't go to waste, because that was my problem when I would go to the grocery store. I would buy a lot, and a lot of things would go to waste. This stuff they sell, like small things, it's cheap and it's healthy. So Trader Joe's is like a perfect spot to go.
But what do you mean, like it doesn't go right away?
So, for instance, sometimes when I go shopping to the grocery store because I want to meal prep, some of this stuff may go to waste because I don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
So all this food that I bought, I throw it in the trash. So it's a waste of money. And then Trader Joe's sells like a salad, and it comes like in a nice little box with some chicken, and it's like $3.99. And I'll buy me like 3 or 4 of those, and I have enough for the day.
Nice. Okay.
I would want to ask you, since you mentioned like self-control, so what are some self-control activities that you might think that it's going to help you?
Definitely and the funny thing is that sometimes we know it, but we don't do it. Like to step back and get the 3 seconds before you actually want to say something. So kind of like a step back.
So think before you do.
Yeah. And maybe come up with more healthy incentives rather than, okay, I'll finish my homework and eat a pizza slice. Rather, it could be like something as simple as a banana or.
Well, I would suggest, like for me, like my first year working on Memorial, I will have like a little drawers, a little stash of snacks, but they were not the healthy snacks. So now, like, I don't buy cookies, I don't buy candy. I mean, I have because of the holidays to give to the kids, but like that'll be it. Starting in January, I'll go back to like eating fruits. So I will like recommend not buying the chips. Yeah, once in a while, like maybe once a month, but not like an everyday stash. Like have like a healthy granola bars, healthy like things that are healthy. That way you start getting a habit of not eating so much junk food.
I'll
And it works.
work on my stash.
Yeah. Like I used to eat cookies every day, and then I actually lost weight for not eating as much cookies.
Oh.
I don't drink soda, so you're like getting rid of the things that you notice is bad for you, and those like good sweet bites, but it's harming you.
Nice, thanks.
So that's what my recommendation for that.
All right, appreciate it. And then.
Did she already go?
No, it's my turn.
Oh, okay.
Too bad.
So since I gave that advice, that's actually what I'm gonna start doing myself. I need to plan my lunches, so obviously I'm gonna try to do like what Jesus says, start buying those salads or the wraps, and have fruit, like, because I like to eat snacks, so take oranges or carrots like I would in the beginning, little like almond. So have a prepare my healthy lunches, go to sleep early because I go to sleep late a lot. I take care of myself, such as taking vitamins, because I stopped again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, vitamins.
Yeah. Costco.
Yeah, continue to have a me time, which means it's go to the gym. Because there's no excuses to not work out. And read. That's something that I haven't done in a while, and then I really enjoy doing. Like, it makes me like focus mentally. Like, either it could be fun books or like self-help, like continue growing mentally. And yeah, and just be happy, like enjoy the moment.
Yep.
Like Ariana said, like actually like appreciate everything like positive that may go on a bad day. So pick the good things that did happen and learn from the negative incidents that may happen. So, so that's my road to happiness.
Yeah, do you mind if we look at it?
Sure.
I really like the. This is one example. Do you mind if I share with my teacher your guys' maps?
No, go for it.
This one was mine. This is Jesus.
Jesus.
Bodies. There we go. Alright, well. Yes, this is.
To feedback for Eliana, I think self-reflection would be really good for you to keep positive, like on a day, and it's for you as well. Writing something positive, positive self-reflection on your day, I think would really help you guys look at all the positive things you guys accomplish.
Thank you.
And I think also, since I know you, Elena, you being more, you express yourself more, and believe it or not, it's actually helped us it helps us understand you and when not to like step in your bubble and step out. It's not a bad thing at all. So I appreciate you doing that for you and for others.
So to express myself more, or?
I think you're good where you are right now, but I mean, from when I met you, I mean, before we were like, okay, well, what is she thinking? But now you're like, hey, you know, this is when I have a bad day, rough day.
Yeah.
And that's huge, you know. You know, people who care will be there for you, will understand you. Yeah, anything to say?
Cool.
No, I feel like you've learned a lot in just like in short amount of time, and I feel like you made a great progress by giving it your all, and I think you're in the right direction and you have a support system.
Thank you.
So before we end our session, I just want to say, you know, we are becoming adults, and you know, this may look silly, or you know, we might just put it on the side, but I want you guys to know that at least you can count on me whenever you guys need something. You know, have that support system. I think that's huge in the end.
Yeah.
Have your different kinds of support systems, not just also one, but kinds. And you know, future counselor here, you know, will definitely make it. Adi, you know, you're starting your pathway to your career. I know that you mentioned you want to talk. I think I have an idea what you want to talk about, so I'll definitely support you, whatever you need.
Thank you.
And Eliana, I mean, as you find your way to, we can help you, you know?
Yeah.
Of course.
Whatever you have in the future. So we don't necessarily have to take huge steps.
Yeah.
We can also take small steps. And hopefully we'll reach our goals, and we'll look at this and have a beer maybe in the future, and when we all accomplish our goals.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.